Poker is a card game involving anywhere from 2 to 10 players at a table. Because a player's position affects the game, a dealer puck is placed in front of one player. The puck will determine the order of play for the coming hand. After each hand, the dealer puck rotates clockwise to ensure fairness for all players. Before the cards are dealt, the 2 players to the left of the dealer puck must pay the blinds. A blind is an amount that must be paid before players see their cards. The player immediately to the puck's left pays the small blind, equal to half the minimum bet. The player sitting to the left of the small blind pays the big blind, equal to the minimum bet. After the blinds have been posted, each player is dealt 2 hole cards face down. Once all the players have their cards, betting begins with the player sitting left of the big blind. The first player may call the amount posted by the big blind, raise, or fold their hand. The next player may call the amount put in by the previous player, raise, or fold their hand. This continues clockwise, with each player able to call the amount last bet, raise, or fold. The small and big blind have the same options to call, raise, or fold. However, the amount they've already paid in blinds is deducted from the price of calling. Betting continues until each player has called the amount or amounts previously bet, raised, or folded. There is a maximum of 1 bet, followed by 3 additional raises each betting round. After the first round of betting is complete, 3 cards are dealt face up on the table. Cards dealt face up are community cards. These can be used by all players at the table. After the flop has been dealt, another round of betting begins. Starting with the player to the left of the dealer button, the first player may either check or bet. The next player must either call, raise, or fold if there have been bets before their turn. If there have been no bets made by players before him, the player may check or bet. Again, betting continues until each player has called the amount or amounts previously bet, raised, or folded. And again, there is a maximum of 1 bet, followed by 3 additional raises each betting round. After the second round of betting is over, a 4th community card is dealt face up on the table. This is known as the turn card, and as with the flop, may be used by all players at the table. After the turn card has been dealt, a 3rd round of betting commences. This betting round is carried out as before, but the minimum bet doubles over previous rounds. After the 3rd round of betting, the final community card is dealt, face up, called the river. This is followed by the 4th and final betting round, which is carried out the same as the last. After the final betting round is completed, remaining players show their cards to see who won. The last player to make a bet or raise shows their cards first. Remaining players show clockwise, but do not have to show their hand if it is beaten. The player with the best hand wins. If 2 or more players have the same hand, the pot is split. The winner takes the pot. The dealer button moves 1 spot clockwise, and another hand begins.